samples. Who doesn't love samples? It's free food. You know where you can get a lot of samples? Costco.
No, Bob, not those kind of samples. These kind of samples.
Oh, right. Samples from statistical surveys and experiments. Even better!
Bob, Nero the Stats Bro.
Have you ever taken or been a part of a survey?
Yeah.
Chances are you have. However, chances are the results of that survey weren't accurate. This could be due to a number of different factors. See, in statistics, a survey is an investigation of the characteristics of a given population through data collection from a sample of that population.
Why not count everyone in the entire population? Why use a sample?
Using a complete census of the population would be inaccurate, expensive, and not to mention impossible. Imagine sampling an entire town or the entire world. Using a sample of a population is much more reasonable.
How do we choose a sample, Bob?
To choose a sample, we can use one of 4 methods known as sampling designs. Number 1, the simple random sample.
In a simple random sample, each unit and set of units has an equal chance of being selected.
Number 2, the stratified sample.
In a stratified sample, the population is divided into strata, then using a simple random sample, units are selected from each strata.
Number 3, the systematic sample.
In a systematic sample, a simple random sample is used to locate a starting point. From there, a systematic approach is used to select units. For example, selecting every 3rd grape is a systematic approach.
And number 4, the cluster sample.
In a cluster sample, a simple random sample is used to select a cluster, a location, and all units in that location are selected.
What a great sample. You know, by using these sampling designs, we ensure that there's a sample representative of the entire population and eliminating bias. Bias is error.
Want to get away from stressful math classes that make absolutely no sense no matter how much homework the teacher piles on? Well, now you can. With AP Statistics, your mathematics experience will feel like a well-earned vacation. With unique and interesting topics throughout the entire year, boredom will be a thing of the past. With proper practice, all content is easy to understand. Math will be a breeze. There's no need to stress out like this anymore. Homework comes with an average of only 5 problems, so you never need to worry about losing time in the sun. AP Statistics can offer you the peace you need and deserve.
AP Statistics is not liable for any struggles, challenging tests, studying, or bad grades you may encounter. Side effects include an AP test. College credit not guaranteed.
Your days of memorizing the Pythagorean theorem are over. Get into AP Statistics now.
Bias is error that favors a certain outcome over others and usually originates in a sample due to the sampling method used. Sources of bias include voluntary response.
I volunteer as tribute.
Convenient sampling.
'Cause you're my special friend.
Undercoverage.
So that's against the rules, and you can't sit with us.
Non-response.
What's this? Open up! No.
Response.
What master do you serve? What master do I serve? What am I supposed to say, Jesus?
And lastly, wording of the question.
How long you been planning this? A day, a week, a year? Or is this the only reason you joined the force to begin with?
So you think I became a cop just so I can steal your pot?
Other than surveys, do you know what samples are used in? That's right, experiments! Well, not those types of experiments. A statistical experiment must incorporate the following pieces: an experimental unit or subject, a factor, a response variable, a treatment, and a control group or a placebo. Randomization is used to assign treatments to the subjects. And unlike this reaction here, all experiments need to be controlled. Whoa! Whoa! Didn't see that there. You see, experiments could be blind or double blind. In a blind experiment, the subjects are unaware of the treatment they are receiving, so they don't know if they have the real treatment or just the placebo. In a double-blind experiment, both the subjects and the evaluators are unaware of the treatment the subjects are receiving. This helps to eliminate bias.
Good job, Bob.
Now that we all know about experiments, let's talk about observational studies. Please, consider the following. We make observations every day, sometimes without even knowing it. Observational studies take the outcomes from our observations and evaluate them. For example, a doctor wants to see if jump roping prevents the common cold. So he'll take a random sample of subjects who frequently jump rope and observe and record the number of colds they get a year. Notice, the doctor didn't assign his subjects a treatment. That's because observational studies are not experiments. Experiments show cause and effect through treatment assignment and results, but observational studies merely observe and collect data from subjects rather than manipulating factors in subjects. Thanks for observing with me as we considered the following: samples, experiments, observational studies. We've learned so much about all of them. You think you're ready to design your own experiment now? Just remember to avoid bias. We're all guilty of it. I'm biased towards Costco samples.
Me too.
They're just so good! Which reminds me, I've got to head inside to get some now. See ya!